Hey guys, Iowa Interstate 96 here. I'm back again. Kind of not really a layout update, kind of updates or something like that. Sorry about my mess, about my layout again, but it's a mess. But I'm trying to clean it up. There's the, I wanted to do a little bit of a layout update. Some of you guys, it's a mess. It looks like a tornado on my, yeah, I went through here. It's a mess. I got some scenery over here. I got a church here, a barn there, a house there, and then a barn here. I just got a little bit of scenery here. I got some trees over there, but they got knocked over. Like I said, I'm going to be working on my layout soon. I'm going to I might start to store engines below the layout because it's a mess and stuff like that. I also want to talk about the new Intermountain ES44ACs. I really like them a lot. I picked up these last week, the 500 right here, and then the 516 over there. The 30th anniversary bright red engine. I guess since I did a review on that one, I'll just look at the 500. Intermountain came out with new road names and road numbers for some road names. Like Intermountain came out with 6 new road names for the Iowa Interstate. The first run was 501, 504, 507, and 510 and 513. And then the second run was the 500. This is a second run. 500. 502, 505, 508, 509, and 511. Honestly, there's improvements about the Intermountain engines. You realize the packaging is different than the other ones. They used to have the foam and stuff like that. Honestly, I like this packaging better because it protects the engine more. I mean, I don't mind both of them, but I really like how Intermountain kind of stepped up their packaging. It looks nice. Another thing is, a lot of people might not know this, but that's why I'm doing a review right now of these Intermountain engines, because I kind of did the full detailed review about the Intermountain, but I want to do more heavier detail. The first run of the Intermountain Gevos, a lot of people might not know this, but the new Intermountain ES44ACs, and also includes the new City Rail that came out, the new 40 East Coast ES44C4s, all the new Intermountain engines that just came out in 2000 right now, that just came out, including this one and the 516. They have better motors in them. The first run, a lot of people might say, oh, they don't pull right or something. And I don't know. A guy did a review of an Iowa Interstate engine, and they said they don't pull at all. Well, one of the reasons is the magnets inside the engine, the motor. The magnets were very small and weak. They would eventually wear out as more you run them. Because I have older runs of the Iowa Interstate Gevos. Those been replaced, so I have all my Iowa Interstate engines with the new motors, including the older run and the 513. So this one has bigger magnets in them, which makes that turns around the motor. And I mean, my throttle here is a Digitrack Zephyr, and if I run it at full speed, it would be like right here, my old engine. This one is like halfway up to 5, and it's going by plenty of speed, like track speed in HO scale. With my old motors, it would be right here. That would be as fast. Even at full speed, it wouldn't go any faster. And I had a problem with that because at my club, I was running my Iowa, the older runs, and a lot of my trains, other people's trains were gaining on me because it's basically a whole circle layout too, but it's a main line and stuff like that. So the motors were not as strong, and eventually the older run. So if you got 513 and your engine's running slow, replace the motor. Intermountain put brand new motors in these locomotives so they can move better. They have bigger moment. They have more torque in them. So like, I run my Intermountain engine. This is a brand new. I really like these a lot. it kind of takes its time to get up to speed. But if I run them at full speed, I have to slow them down because I'll just pull a train for now. This is the 500. And then another thing about the new Intermountain engines, I found out the sound wasn't messed up. The Intermountain engines, the older run, you just set it on and the track powers on, it will do its startup sequence. You have to push 8 to do its startup sequence. I'm not going to do that right now. I mean, it's lock sound and it's the same sound as you get the older runs. But I'm running my train right now. I just want to talk about the new Intermountain ES44ACs. It's just a dirty track. It shorts out a little bit. Yep. Get that taken care of real quick. Alright. I just had a derailed boxcar. Anyway, I'm pulling about this kind of train. In typical intermodal and all that. It's running very good at middle speed, so a lot of people might not know this, but Intermountain puts stronger motors in the second run. So it's really nice, and also I noticed the gears are a little bigger in the trucks. I don't know if it's true or not, but the gears in the trucks are bigger. So, really, really, really nice. I'm trying to plug in my iPod because my battery's low. Alright. Holding the power source and stuff. But yeah, other than that, it's just a 4x7 layout, but I just really wanted to talk about the new Intermountain ES44ACs because their motors was a great improvement. I mean, like going up out this speed in my old motors, it would be almost at full speed. The throttle right here, on my Digitrack Zephyr. But other than that, very nice. I'll just slow it down. Sorry, I got my power source right here because my battery's low, but it's not going to go low now because I got to plug in. So yeah, the Intermountain ES44ACs, I really wanted to get into that too. So really, really nice engines. I think they're fabulous engines. It's still got the same lock sound, the bell, horn, same, like, you just have to push 8 for the startup sequence. So if you push track power and the engine doesn't start up, you have to push 8. So that's a new run of the Intermountain ES44ACs. That way, it's a more realistic sounding. It makes it more realistic. I think it's a great idea because sometimes at my club, they don't like hearing engines just going off and off. But when you start up a layout, these engines will remain quiet until you push the number 8 mute button. I guess we'll do a startup sequence. But yeah, same startup sequence and stuff like that. But I really wanted to get into the new Intermountain ES44ACs. Like I said, the new Intermountain ES44ACs, they're coming out with a Ferromax, Ferrosure, Florida East Coast, City Rail. City Rail I really like. I don't have that engine, and they came out with another round of BNSF ES44C4s. I really, really like the Intermountain City Rail. I really like that. I really want that one, but I don't have enough money. I just spent a lot of money on these, so I'm just gonna have to wait for a while because I'm kind of trying to save it for other things right now. But there's your startup sequence. Still got the flashing ditch lights. The 516 does have flashing ditch lights, but the real one doesn't have a flashing ditch light. The Intermountain does have a CV that you cannot flash the ditch light. It's like CV32, I heard, or something. I don't know. This one doesn't need to be, because the 500 of it, the real one of this unit have flashing ditch lights. But other than that, I really, really like the new Intermountain ES44ACs. They still didn't fix the E-bell. It's all silver. That should be like black. But other than that, I really like the new Intermountain ES44AC. 500 is one of my favorite ES44ACs, regular Iowa Geos, because this is the engine I first seen in person, as well as the 507, and I have that one in HO2. That's why I bought this one. I really like the 516 a lot too. It's really nice. I just think it's cool. Didn't have to wait for these that long. So other than that, the new Intermountain ES44ACs are a great success. I highly recommend you to get an Intermountain ES44AC. So I'll do a run by and then that'll be it. but they accelerate really smoothly. I think they're really smoothly, a lot smoother than my other ones. They kind of make some gear noises. These are just so smooth. Alright guys, check back soon, right here on my channel. Thanks for watching.